What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and in this video I'd like to talk about something that I think we all need a little bit of a reminder with, right? It's easy for us to get distracted. This is something that's very important, I think, for any investor, any trader to be aware of, and it's something that we should keep in check within ourselves, okay? So if that sounds good to you, hit the like button, subscribe. I want to give you guys an example right off the bat of what I'm talking about, and then I'll bring up the big face again. We're not going to use the charts too much, okay? But how many of you guys remember CRO, right? Chronos, CRO. And CRO, by the way, I want to say before I say anything, is a very relevant crypto. It's very relevant. It's going to grow higher. It's going to see new all-time highs. It's got a lot more growth in it than what we just saw on the last week of August there, okay? But I was here at the top literally telling you guys, don't buy this. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. Everything else that week or since then had been moving down, but you moved up. You moved up 86% in a sea of red, in a sea of uncertainty. And then beyond the fact that you were up super high, beyond that fact, actually, we're looking at this from an overall all-time high to all-time low. Looking at the trajectory you're on, it's very clear that this is the next high. But from a high here to a low down here, you're right at your golden ratio. You're right in that zone. It was a clear point to reject. You go down to your 0.5 or 382, it's very normal. Form a higher low. The thing is, okay, and I'm going to stop using this chart in a second, and I'm going to bring up the big face again so I can look you guys in the eyes. But the thing is, things like this happen. Let's overlay the others chart real quick. Let's overlay the average altcoin, see what they were doing, just to put it in perspective, okay? We go to the log scale, okay? The average altcoin this week actually moved down. The average altcoin moved down. So things like, and not to mention they were moving sideways really since the middle of July. We've just been moving sideways. So moving sideways and down, and this thing was one of the only cryptos breaking out and moving higher. Things like this happen to distract you. And that's exactly what I was saying when I made a video at the top there, that the worst thing you could do is sell your boring coin, whatever coin it was that was not pumping, for the coin that is pumping. Because a lot of us, what we'll do is we'll make plays, we'll make investments, we'll make whimsical trades on whatever it is. We hear somebody say that this could do 100x or 1000x. We don't do any analysis on it. We put some money in there, and then it's in the red. We hear someone else talk about something, and the fundamentals are really good. We do our analysis on it, but it's up recently. You do all your homework, but it's up recently. You're buying the hype. You're getting euphoric, so you're buying at the wrong time, and it's red as well. Or it's being boring. And then you see this random crypto that you've never heard of, or maybe you have heard of, and you've had eyes on it, but you just didn't pull the trigger on it. It pumps without you. You get the bright idea to sell your failed coins, which are going to come back and grow in no time at all. You sell those coins for the low, and you buy that coin for the high, thinking that you're going to get a piece of this excitement pie, whenever really it's just a distraction. Now you're doubling down on your losses. Now you are quite literally doubling down on your losses, because imagine all the people here who were holding coins that were doing this, that were being boring, right? They were even down that week. They sold their coins that were down that week. They were being boring over the past month for the coin that was very exciting. And then over the next 2 weeks, the average altcoin grew while this thing's been moving down straight the last 3 weeks in a row. 4 weeks in a row, actually. Sorry. 4 weeks in a row. You're doubling down on your losses. And if the point isn't clear, let me just say it very clearly here. The worst thing you can do is soil the bed that you've made. You've made your bed in crypto, right? We're all here. We're not. You're not in this point of the market because of euphoria and excitement and FOMO. You're here because you've been here at this point. You didn't just get in, right? The next class of people who are just getting in, they're going to come on the next wave up. There's going to be more new people coming to the markets. But the people who are here now are people who have been here at least for a few months, if not few years, if not a few cycles. I've been here for a few cycles myself. There's people who've been here longer than that. But I'm just saying, at this point in time, anybody who's investing has some crypto already. You've already got some kind of game plan. You've already got some kind of idea of what your portfolio looks like and what you want it to look like and why you've made these plays. The worst thing you could do is take your bag of tricks and sell it for magic beans. Don't do it, and everything's going to grow. CRO is going to come back. Anybody who made the wrong decision, they sold their coin at the low, they bought CRO, and now it's down. It's going to come back. It's going to see new all-time highs, right? But you have to be patient, and don't put yourself in a deeper hole than you're already in, right? If you're in the hole, not all of us are in the hole. You know, it's actually been a good crypto market. If you've been holding and not trading like a degen, If you've been trading, if you've been swing trading, you've probably been doing all right too as well, honestly. But if you've been holding and buying at the key low areas, there's no way that you're doing bad. There's no way that you're anything but in the green, right? If you're in the red, it's because you might have FOMO'd in at the wrong times. It's stuff like that happens, and that's okay. Being in the red is momentary in this space, but it's gonna be more momentary. It's gonna last longer if you go around chasing the pumps. If you go around chasing the pumps, you're gonna miss your chance for your pump. Every coin is boring before it pumps. You want to catch a pump? Buy the boring coins. Don't buy the coins that are pumping. Don't buy the coins that everybody's talking about because they were paid to talk about it, so that by the time that you buy it, you're buying it from them, the people who are talking about it, that have their tokens unlocked, and they're dumping it on their viewers. That happens all the time in this space. We know it happens. That's why I refuse. That's part of why. So there's two reasons why I refuse to accept payment to talk about any coin. Maybe three reasons. One is because if I'm going to talk about a coin that I like, that I think is going to make me money, that's payment enough. It's going to make me money. It's going to make you money. Let's talk about it. It's a good project. Fine. Fair enough. Two, if I accept payment, that makes anything that I say less authentic. The whole purpose of this YouTube channel is for me to be as authentic as possible with you guys, right? I'm tired. I'm sure a lot of you are tired of people who are not authentic in this space. They're just saying things so that they can get clicks, or they're just saying things so that you click their affiliate links and they get paid on the commissions and stuff like that. I'm tired of that too. The third reason, which I'm struggling to remember now, is maybe just to like cover my own butt, you know? Like I don't want that doubt, that shadow of a doubt that's casted over anybody who accepts payment for something. I think it's okay to accept payment for it's kind of weird how I think about this. I think it's okay. I don't judge people for accepting payment to talk about something. I get it. That's how the world works, and that's how a lot of marketing is done. But I will never do it myself, because then the doubt would always be there. Does he actually believe what he's saying, or is he just saying this because he was paid to say it, right? And even if I did believe it, I'm still, it takes away from that. That's still, I guess, the second point into the third point. But all I'm really trying to say there is guys, that whatever coins are pumping, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about the main point here. Whatever coins are pumping, they're distractions. When the majority of YouTubers are suddenly talking about a brand new coin, it's because they're getting paid for it. It's a distraction. And it's not there to help you make money. It's there to distract you. You've made your bed. You've invested in crypto. You aren't here because you're brand new. At this point, if you're here, you've been in it for months or years. At this point, multiple cycles even. At this point, you've got your picks picked out. You've got your plays made. Your bed is made. Lay in it. Do not mess it up by getting distracted and chasing coins like this. And I'm picking on Kronos right now. Again, what I first said was it's going to come back. It's going to see new all-time highs. Anybody holding this is going to make money, undoubtedly. But the reason why I'm picking on Kronos is because there was a point where everything else was going down. The average altcoin was down and you were up phenomenally. Right now, this week, next week, however long it takes for our lows on the others chart for the altcoin markets to find their lows. Maybe we found them already. Maybe we find our lows and we slowly move up throughout the rest of the market. Maybe we move up over the weeks. It's like 5% for every coin on average over the weeks to come. But over those weeks, there's going to be coins that are distractions. Maybe we move down, and same thing, there's going to be coins that are distractions. Whatever coins that you're not holding, but you might have been aware of, you didn't pull the trigger on, or they're brand new coins and everybody's talking about them, stay away from them. Hold on to your ticket. Do not let go of your ticket. Do not miss your chance for a pump to buy in on a coin that's already pumping. Don't make that mistake. That's how you double down on losses. At best, what's going to happen is you're late to the pump, and you get a little bit of extra cheddar on top of that. At best, that's what happens, right? Right? Imagine you bought Aster after it got hyped up, after the pump happened, right? After it's like 400% pump in a day, whatever it was. It was at like $1.40 or $1.60 now, and now it went up to $2. Cool. You caught a little bit. In respects to the overall move, it's just a little bit though. You caught a little bit. And what did you do? You probably sold a coin that's about to do its own 4x. That's about to have its own more than that growth overall. Don't sell your boring coin for the exciting coin, because at best, it gives you a little cherry on top. At worst, you're now doubling down on your losses because you're chasing something that pumped, and now it dumps after you buy it because you're FOMOing it at the high, and then it drops. The whole reason why you bought it in the first place was to supplement the losses or the stagnation that you have from the rest of the market anyways. Just make your bed and lay in it. Don't chase pumps. You chase pumps, you're probably not in it for the tech, you're not in it for the fundamentals, you're in it for the price action, and then you're in an emotional state. Stay with the things you know, stay with the fundamentals, do your research on your projects, make sure you have conviction. Conviction is very important in this game. It's how you don't get distracted. And that's the main purpose of this video, is that I don't want to see you guys get distracted. It's a very, very crucial moment. My camera is all glitchy. It's a very, very crucial moment in the markets right now. And distractions happen to take money away from you and put it into the hands of the big dogs, right? If you want to be like the big dogs, you want to be like the whales in this space, play like the whales, patiently, low and slow, right? Don't try to make money fast. That's how you lose money fast. Try to make it slowly. Try to make it as slowly as possible, and you'll at least you won't mess it up, probably. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. Have some patience, have faith and conviction in your plays. In order to do that, you have to do research. And that is the ultimate defense against shiny object syndrome, against buying a coin that, even if it has good fundamentals, you will see it for what it is, which is just a hype pump. It's not a pump and dump. It's just a hype pump. And if you bought this at peak euphoria, you're well within the red. And you probably sold a coin that you're already in the red on. I'm using CRO as an example. It's the only one that I could think of off the top of my head. But there are plenty of other cryptos that are like that and will be like that over the coming weeks. So just get your minds right. Screw on your head the right way, the proper way. And I'll see you on the next one. Okay, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Take care of yourselves. And really get prepared, guys, because the next couple of weeks, we're going to find resolution. We're going to hit our lows, and then it's on, man. We're in October. It's the 29th of September today, but we're basically there. Q4 is right upon us. I can smell it. It smells bullish. It's not the best smell, but damn it if it doesn't make me frisky. We're all about to get real frisky. It's going to be fantastic. Don't mess it up. Just sit on your hands. Sit on your frisky little fingers. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.